au quotidien. C'est sur ta oui.
So starting out drifting with East 10, which is a local series here to East Tennessee. Now we're competing in other states. It's kind of mind-blowing to know that we've come this far. We just started out just thinking we'd do it for fun, and then we got into the competition side of things, and things have elevated to now we're thinking about traveling across the entire country once we get to FD. So it's really awesome to be able to visit all these places and meet all these new people by doing it. We have had some pretty bad losses, some that cost us our license multiple times, and also some that got us out of the prize money. But to win the title of Best Drifter in Tennessee is actually crazy. I know there was some luck there, but I do feel that we put in the hard work, and we have a team that kept us going when we needed it the most, and that's what it's going to take to win events. So to be named that, I feel like we've actually earned something, and it's going to take us somewhere. So this year, for 2023, we have a new tire partner on board, Tire Stacks, and they're going to be providing us with all of our tires, whether it be what we are going to run most, Kenda, or GT Radial for our Pro-Am. For the majority of the season, I'm going to run Kenda. I feel like they have a pretty good product that we've been wanting to try for a long time. Now we finally get the chance to. I'm really eager to build that relationship with them and see where we can go together. But as far as Tire Stacks goes, I've worked with Frank for the past couple of months to get this deal rolling, and seems to have his head on straight, seems to want to help out all the drivers. So I think working with them this year, it's going to be a game changer for our program in the years to come. So I've been working with Holly for the past 2 years. This is year 3. Working with them has been great. You know, they are able to provide me with all the parts for the LS platform when I need them. My rep up there, Steve, he's been in my corner anytime I've asked questions about the products or given him scenarios of what I have, and he's solved the problem by telling me which products to look for. They're really good about having everything in stock. They're local, and they put on Holly LS Fest, which we're able to go out and showcase all of the Holly products that we have under the hood of the car. So we do have a kid now. He's 14 months old, and it's been difficult trying to balance life between family and car. One way that we have dealt with that this year is Fast Tech Motorsports has taken on a lot of the work on the car so that I can be at home with the family. But taking him to the track, it's fun. I'm sure Terry gets stressed out a little bit having to take care of him while I'm in the car. But it's something that we want him to grow up around. We love doing it. We want him to also grow up around it, love doing it, and be proud of me, just like I'll be proud of him whenever we get him in a car. So I'd say over the past 4 or 5 years of drifting, the most memorable thing that sticks out to me would be the first time I stepped foot on a podium during 2019 Pro-Am season. We honestly didn't even know that we were on the podium when we went in for that battle, but Matt Mogensen, who I went up against in the finals, let me know that no matter what happened, we were on the podium. So to have that feeling of being on the box, it was really eye-opening to know that we have what it takes to do it. So that one will forever live in my memory bank as one to cherish. So the 2023 schedule has been posted. We have a pretty busy schedule. We are running a we're running a series called Catch My Drift. It's going to be a big payout series. It's $5,000 to the winner. And we're really excited about this series because we don't have clutch kickers anymore. So this is going to be our way to compete for some cash to try and put back into the program. We're also going to be competing in the East End Drift Pro-Am Series again, trying to earn that Formula Drift Pro Spec license. That will be a 4-round series, and then we will be running LS Fest and maybe a couple of local events to bring out friends and family. Some of the ones that we're most excited about, one is LS Fest. This will be our 3rd year going there, and I feel like we've got what it takes to compete with the top dogs, and this year we're coming with a vengeance. We want to walk away with some prizes, so we're hoping to represent Holly in a way, get a Holly car up on the podium, and then also we're really excited about this year in Pro-Am. I think that we've developed a car that's going to be really competitive, and we're on track to win that license. For 2023, our livery is a bit different because I didn't design it. I gave it all over to Louis at AZ Rag, and he designed the whole thing. His team put it all on the car, and I had no idea what it was going to look like until I picked it up. So that's one thing that's changed this year. As far as the program goes, or the car, we are running a winner's quick change this year, which is going to be a game changer. We have had multiple rear end failures with the factory E36 differential, which I believe has cost us our license both years. And this year, that is not going to be an issue. We've taken the time and money to put it toward what we most expect to fail on the car. So now, as long as we can keep an engine in it and keep the driver happy, I think we've kind of bulletproofed the car for this year. So advice I'd give to someone that's just starting is keep your build simple. Don't build a car before you ever drive. Just start out with something with stock power, low angle. Get a feel for actually driving a car, keeping up with people with low power. That will teach you to drive the car rather than just jump in a car that's a cheat code. So as long as you can keep it simple, you're going to keep your costs down and you're going to make yourself a much better driver in the end.
Oh man, being a drift wife is the most fun, most stressful thing. Our whole life is drifting. I met Tyler at a drift event, got engaged at a drift event, so it's kind of what we hinge our entire relationship upon. So being a drift wife is a lot of fun. I get to call the shots on a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, which is really nice. I get to help him design t-shirts and I might be more excited about drifting than Tyler is actually. Sometimes, I tell all my friends I wear all the gear. It's just who we are. So the biggest blessing is getting to watch your favorite person in the world do what they love. So I get to be supportive and watch Tyler chase his dream, and that's a dream come true for me because seeing his passion for what he does is awesome. Yeah, so our engagement day was the greatest day. It was the greatest weekend. I thought that I had invited all of my friends and family to come to a drift event that was out of town. And so I'm calling on the phone and I'm making all these plans with all of my family. And I'm like, hey, please come to this drift event. We had special hoodies made for this particular event. So everyone that I love bought a hoodie. And I was like, man, this is going to be so fun. Everyone that I love is going to be in the same place, doing what we love to do. So I had thought that I invited all of these people, and little did I know Tyler had pre-invited all of them and talked to all of them and prepared this whole day. He talked to Louie with East 10, and Andrew Kate was in on it. Like, all the guys knew about it. So we were the last run of the day, and before I could get out of the car with my helmet off, he was beside the car on one knee, and it was just the greatest. Oh, that's probably been the most challenging part, especially with a new baby. Packing for me and Tyler and the baby, and not knowing really what we're going to need at the track because he's so young, and not knowing how he will do at the track. That's been a challenge, but I think we've met it at every turn, and we've done well. Tyler and Paxton and I always have what we need. Fast Tech brought the rig in. That's been amazingly helpful to have a child at the track. Connor O'Sullivan and his family are always great. They open their RV to us when we need a break from the weather or anything like that. So we've been very fortunate with having the best friends and family around us to make sure that traveling with a baby is okay. I work the other weekends that I'm not drifting, so that's a little bit stressful because I'm a nurse, and so I don't get every weekend off. So we balance it well, do what we can.